everyone, welcome to your favorite YouTube channel, My Project Ideas. Today we are going to make a project which is based on Web Scrapper. It's based on Node.js and we are going to see how does this project works like. Let's have a look at the requirements. We require a text editor where we are going to write our code. So we have used here VS Code. You may use any text editor as per your choice. VS Code is basically the most dynamic coding platform. It's a dynamic text editor which can basically you can run any type of language in it. Okay, so it's very dynamic. Next, we require an operating system. You may use any operating system as per your choice, but I have used your Windows 10 because obviously I work on Windows. If you have Linux, Unix, Mac OS, you can basically work on anything. This project will run on anything. The project is based on HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Node.js, and the requirement analysis is HTML files, CSS files, JS files, and Bootstrap. This is gonna very easy project. It's a very easy project, so stay tuned to this. Let me make your concept very clear so that the basic Node.js will be clear to you. Okay, coming to the code part, I have already my project is running. First, I'll come to this README. So this is a simple web scraper which is used to get a movie name, release year, and community rating from IMDb. And to run this, you have to write npm install and then node server.js. So run. You need to debug. See, when you are writing npm install, also some dependencies may not get installed. There will be error. So you have to debug it. That's the term of a good developer. And then when your server starts, you have to navigate to the local host and you have to see what happens. So let me first, what I'll do is I'll break this one. Then we will write it together. Okay, we will write the code together. Let me go to the initial directory. So this is what we have. We will run it together. Okay, first let us understand, then we'll learn how to run the project. So the node modules, these are basically the dependencies, like not the dependencies, basically when you create a node project, the node modules get installed, without which you cannot run the project. Do not touch it. I repeat, do not touch it. It's given by default, so you should not. Git ignore, it is basically a hidden file. This cannot be seen unless you have the hidden tab on. I have my hidden tab on so I can see. Now let's look at the server.js. So, okay, we have Express here. So we have to run Express. Let me see. Wait. Let's install Express once. And that will also, you will know how to install Express. So it will be easy for you. So you need to Google in between because people don't know. So see, npm install Express. Just do one thing, copy npm install Express. So what we need to do, go inside this directory. Okay, then npm install Express. Let's see what happens. So till it's installing, then what we'll do, let's keep it like that, we'll run it later. Okay, now let's understand the code. So we have required Express, then we have fs request, module cheerio, and again Express is called. Then we are calling a function which takes request and response, and we have scraped this. The URL is given you. You can put any URL. The request URL, under the request we have URL, and in the function we have error, response, and HTML. If there is no error, we are going to load the HTML and we are going to get title, release, and rating. Which format? JSON format. We are going to see. Then we will be filtering the data which we got. The title will be data.children.first.text.trim. Trim is what? You have to shorten it. Release also data.children.last.children.last.text.trim. These are basically like the drop down. Under the children you have first, under the first you have text, under the text you have trim. And the JSON.title we have title, and JSON.release we have release. Then we are having the rating value and filtering function, in which we are sorting the rating, not sorting, basically trimming the rating. Then the file is success. First, when the file will be written, there will be a console log. What is console log? It will be shown on your console, on your terminal, on your shell. What? File successfully written. Check your project directory for the output.json file. So you need to go to the JSON file to check. We will see it. Then it will say check your console. Then we first whatever we'll do, it will say magic happens on port 8081. Okay, first when we'll run this, it will say magic happens on port 8081. After which it will say check your console on the console. Then it says output appears on when the in the port 8081, the text check your console is displayed, and on the console it is displayed that your output.json file is created, and you need to check the scraper on that. So now let's run. How to run? We have the readme. Let's run it. Let's first install the dependencies. Install. I've written it incorrectly. npm install. Okay. So it will install right now. Installed. Then we have to write node server.js. See, it showed magic happens on port 8081. Now let's follow this. So it will take some time, depends on your internet connectivity. Okay, see, it shows check your project directory for the output.json file. Let's see first our port, what it says, check your console. Okay, in the console what we have, check your project directory for output.json file. Now let's have a look. So it shows me the title, release and rating. So I do not have the IMDb, like I have not selected the IMDb from which I need to scrap, but you can put the URL, the movie which you want, and from that the title, release and rating will be scrapped. So I hope this project was understood. This is very simple. We have made a very tiny project to make it clear to you how does this project basically work. So I hope you understood the working of this project. For more interesting project ideas, stay tuned to this channel. Thank you and have a great day.